Hello. I wanted to head over to this screen to say hello to you guys before we start practicing. I do want to apologize that I'm so incredibly late today. I forgot that there was scheduled fire alarm testing today. So I wanted to wait it out as well to make sure that you guys wouldn't keep hearing the fire alarm testing happening even after my home was completed. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. But I had a huge breakfast, so don't worry about me being hungry or anything. I'm not hungry. Technically, this is during my lunch hour, but whatever. I'm just going to practice for an hour with you guys and chat with you guys and stuff. And then I will make myself a late lunch before I teach my one lesson of the day. But anyway, I just wanted to explain why I'm even later today. But okay, so hello, Michael. Hello, Victor, Majmonkichi, Sean, Lilac. How are you all doing? So let's see. Canadian news cannot be shown on Facebook, Google, and other sites. Why? Wait, what happened? Was there like some sort of like vote that happened for like I guess they're trying to mitigate misinformation, but that seems very heavy-handed. That seems extremely heavy-handed. Yeah. See, I didn't want you guys to be hearing like even like remnants of it like further away. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait longer and then I will come and say hi and practice and stuff. But yeah, Imagine Monkichi, so like what's happening right now? Anyway, as we're waiting for that answer, I will start by saying that I want to talk about my context, where I'm coming in to this practice session. And while I do that, I would like to hear what you guys are up to right now. What are you doing right now? I want to know, what are you doing right now? What were you doing just before this? I want to know what your context is as well. I know that Michael started at the top, so it sounds like you're spending time with your grandma, which is awesome. But yeah, so I shall start by saying that I had a bit of a it was a morning of a lot of waiting. You know, when you're waiting for this type of scheduled stuff to happen, fire alarm testing, or any sort of like house things, you're just kind of waiting. You feel like you can't really do anything. You feel like you can't like even go to the bathroom, and you're just kind of waiting and waiting and waiting. So for any of you guys who are homeowners, you will know how that feels. That was my morning, and it just really kind of started the day off with a bit of a funk. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to do this live stream at around 11:30. And like my whole brain was kind of geared up to do that even like yesterday. And then like, I think it was like late last night that I realized, I was like, wait a second, I can't stream during fire alarm testing. So yeah. And yesterday I had a long full day out, spending time with people, and that was really amazing. Like I did get some of my own work done too, but it was a very long day yesterday, so I'm a little bit tired right now. But yeah, that is kind of the current context. A few other things that are on my mind are how to make this video about my trip to Italy. I think I might go really old school and just sit in front of this camera and just talk to myself and and I think throughout the talking, I will probably just put in a few clips that I got when I was there, and some pictures and stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna do it really old school YouTube style. I think that's probably going to be the most genuine content coming from me about that experience. So I finally thought of doing that last night. And then the other things that I've been doing is doing some writing. And you guys will probably see that fairly soon. So I'm doing some writing, and then thinking about what I want to do with my live streams and my content and stuff like that. So anyway, that is where I'm at. What are you guys up to? Went to the dentist. Okay. All right, Michael. Hey, Valkyrie. Welcome. Oh, Meta is blocking everything. Meta is blocking Canadian news. That's so weird. So Victor is asking if I have any plans to receive new students. Actually, new students, it kind of depends on if your schedule aligns with mine. Unfortunately, I have had to actually start putting some students on a wait list, or that is some students just straight up have not replied me when I, potential new students have just not replied me when I mention my limited times that are available. So it's not, I don't really have a openings, if that makes sense. I do have some openings, but they're very, very limited openings. And if it just so happens that your schedule aligns with mine and we can have a lesson, then that's cool. So if you want to apply, Victor, go ahead and apply, and then we can figure out if our schedules align. Yeah. Let's see. So Magic Mokichi, you're about to clean out your fridge. Give it a good cleanup. Oh, the stream happened, so get out jail free. You could clean out your fridge while I practice. But that's up to you. You are the master of your own destiny. So Sean, is lunchtime for you. Awesome. Working on a web page, chilling on the stream. Fantastic. Lovely. Okay. Cool. So yes, Magic Mokichi just linked my online lessons page on my website. So Victor, if you wanted to check that out. You just made a sandwich. Okay. I mean, isn't that somewhat cleaning out the fridge? I am actually just making excuses for you now. Greg, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I went back and listened to it. I think, yeah, late Wednesday. And I was like, I really liked it. I mean, I feel like normally we are our own worst critic. There's one part that if I was doing an official recording of it, I would re-record one part. But I was for a live performance, I'm very happy with it. So, all right. Well, so for anyone who is just dropping in, all right, if you guys in the chat, I'm going to give you a bit of homework, okay? If you are still in the chat when someone else comes in, ask them how their day is and what they're up to, all right? Help me out here, because I do like to see on here how you guys are doing. So Greg, you have just come in. How are you doing? What are you up to right now? I just was talking about what I was up to, and I want to know what you guys are up to. So I will now begin practicing. Let's go. All right. And I'll just be chatting with you guys in between. All right. want to, like, I really enjoy like it when people come in and they're like, hey, I'm doing this right now, but not everyone does it, and I just want to encourage that, you know. So anyway, shall we? Let's start the timer. Ooh, a little bit fuzzy today. Ooh, rehearsing for a few pieces you're performing at the Meyerhof with a flute choir for the Baltimore Symphony. That is exciting, man. That's fantastic. And Valkyrie's designing the exterior of a house right now. Oh, fantastic. You're sounding fuzzy too? Okay, it's not just me then. Enjoy your time with your grandma, Michael. I am also enjoying this crocheted sweater. It goes with everything. As you can see, I have a different shirt on now, and it still goes with it. Wrist finger tension. Okay. I wonder how much of it was just like, I'm so on edge from the fire alarm testing. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm on edge. Shook it out, and that sounds a lot better now. Okay. All right. Let's move on in our checklist here. So we are doing, let's see, main note, slurring from main note to the next note. Okay. All right. Yeah, right? think when I'm tense, I have definitely less flexibility. So the airstream in my mouth, it has less flexibility going up and down. It could have to do with my tongue. So yeah. So my tongue is seizing up right now, so it's actually causing me to have way less flexibility, raising and lowering the airstream in my mouth. So I'm finding it hard to ride high and ride very low. So yeah. You practice the shakuhachi. Isn't that uh like a is that's the Japanese vertical flute, right? Yeah. Yeah, I need to drop the larynx more today. I think it's like really tight because of all the fire alarm testing. So, yeah, I agree with you. Okay, yeah, my larynx. So my tongue and my larynx are kind of like seizing up. So that's going to be interesting to kind of work on today. I've never tried a shakuhachi before. Now that you guys are saying it's tough, now I'm getting very curious. Hi Chris, how are you? You're going to Winnipeg? Now? Are you going right now? Well, what are you going to Winnipeg for? Please tell me it's something more interesting than work. Oh, it is for business. Okay. Why would you go to Winnipeg for pleasure? Yo, wow. Okay. I went to Winnipeg for fun. when I was very little. But it was really only so that my dad could show us around his university. So I think my impression of Winnipeg is probably very skewed by the fact that we went around the campus and my dad kept telling us stories about, like, you know, his college days there. I like it. I like it when people take me around places where they, like, you know, spent like a good chunk of their growing up, and they just tell stories about, like, oh, here's where this happened and here's where that happened. John did that for me when we went to Toronto. He showed me around his university, and he just, like, told stories about, like, this is where this happened, this is where that happened, and then we went to eat at the restaurants that he had told me about. And like, to most people, it's just very boring, okay? To walk around an empty university on, like, not school days and then, like, have people just, like, tell stories. But I freaking love it. I really like it. You know, John's just like, oh yeah, this is the corner where I, like, split my leg open, you know? Like, he did. He was running. You know, college kids, right? They're all, like, chasing each other around and stuff, and then he, like, cracked his leg open on the corner of a wall. Yeah. So, I hope he doesn't mind me telling this story, but oh well, I guess it's out there now. You know, it's like those kinds of things, you know, like stories that he had told me before, and then he's like, now this is the place where it happened. Like, to me, is really cool. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. Okay, let's try a bit more. Let's see. Something. So I have to figure that out. I don't know. You are disappearing once more. All right. All right. Have a good day, Chris. Okay, so now it's on the puff out. I need to connect it now. Steven, hello, welcome back. How are you doing? Oh, I forgot that this is coffee, decaf coffee. Oh, that's tasty though. Tension? Okay. I think that's as good as it's getting today. But the tension thing is a good point. I need to stay more relaxed while attempting to circular breathe. Okay. Well, let's move on. We are on 265. Okay. What is 265? Oh, C harmonic minor. Okay. C harmonic minor. Okay. Hello, Megan. Favorite exercises for good tone quality. The Marcel Moyes de la Sonorite. Probably my top favorite. Before that, I was using the Trevor Y tone practice book. Tone. Yeah, that I use that a lot for a really long time. But I think I like the De La Sonorite just a hair more. If you're more advanced, you're probably gonna like the De La Sonorite more. But yeah. How are you doing though, Megan? How's life? What are you up to? Steven, what are you up to? You're easy for the workday to be over. You are really wanting the workday to be over. I mean, it's Friday, right? So what am I practicing with this trilling exercise? I am doing I am learning circular breathing. I'm not gonna say I'm attempting it. I really am learning circular breathing. So I figured, you know what? It took Jasmine Choi 5 years to learn it. So you know what? I'm just going to keep doing it until I can do it. So she did say that generally speaking, if you play higher notes and you trill them, you can hide your circular breathing a lot better. So I stay at home mom hoping to come back to practicing. Do it. Like, you know what, you can do it if because I am hoping you are able to get some alone time to yourself. You don't need that much time. Even if it's just like 15 minutes at a time, that counts as practicing. Yeah. You're just working on regular breathing. It's okay. We all are, aren't we? Did I get Robert Dick's booklet? I have his. I have this. Is this what you're talking about? The other flute? I actually need to take a gander through this for real. I think a lot of times I end up looking at this just for the the crazy quarter tone fingerings and stuff like that, Okay. Anyway, not that one. Oh, he has one just on circular breathing. Interesting. Oh. Well, this is going on my wish list. Okay, cool. I'm reading the description. It's pretty great. Very cool. Okay, this is going on my wish list. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. Does he did he host some like workshops and stuff at the Long McQuaid's near you? That's interesting. All right. Let's do this exercise. So this is Marcel Moyes 480 exercises number 265. So this is a scalar exercise on C harmonic minor. He did a couple of workshops on non-traditional flute playing as well as workshops on his glissando head joint. Oh, very cool. That is exceptionally cool. Okay. Here we go. You can't do that on the flute. I just did. Oh, he's great. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to practice the second half of that. Just because I think my fingers and my brain got a little bit lost. Like, my fingers knew what they were doing, and then I was like, I'm not sure which note I'm on. Okay, we're gonna start about halfway through. Now fix the last line, A flat up to B natural. Yeah, I also had to do the vibrato pulsing exercise. The pulsing exercise is really good for practicing control of the vibrato. So understanding how to do slow vibrato, and fast vibrato, and like very wah wah deep vibrato and very shallow vibrato. So like that exercise is really good for that. In terms of actually doing it yourself, you may want to consider like where do you feel yourself laugh? Where do you feel yourself pulsating your laugh? And what I find is that essentially vibrato is pulsing from, at least the way you perceive it, it's pulsing from the same perceived place. And the reason why I say that is because actually everyone laughs the same way. We use the same muscles, etc., etc. However, we perceive our laughter coming from different places. So you can consider kind of like exploring how you laugh, and then seeing if you essentially pulsate your vibrato from that area in your body, whether it's your mouth, your throat, your your like the bottom of your chest or your belly, or somewhere in between, right? You want to essentially think of pulsating your vibrato in the same place. If you ask someone else about this, they will probably think you're completely insane if you say what I just did. This is something that I developed from working on vibrato with a bunch of my students. So you can help with that. You can see if that helps. Yeah. So my vibrato, because I feel myself pulsating from my mouth, but I feel my core clenching when I do it, right? And everyone does, because for everyone, if you laugh for a really long time, your core hurts, right? So everyone actually does laugh the same way, but you kind of perceive the actual pulsing from a different part of your body. But everyone also clenches their core, which is really good for doing proper vibrato. You do want your core engaged. So yeah, it's the muscle in the throat that does the vibrato. Yeah, so like technically speaking, everyone actually does vibrato the same place, which is actually in the throat, but you don't necessarily feel it in the throat. That's the thing, is your perception, it may not be that it is there. But yes, technically you're correct, Valkyrie. Yeah. So it's in the same way that people don't feel their laughs coming from the same place that someone else does. It's a perception thing. And a lot of that can get lost in translation. So it's much better to observe how your body does things, and then kind of adapt these like vibrato concepts and stuff like that to how your body perceives itself. Yeah. You're welcome. At least this is what I have learned from teaching it. And hopefully it helps you guys. Anyway, let's fix this. Okay, so now let's try the entire thing again. Yeah, yeah. So Megan, I hope that helps you. You know, you are actually correct in that when you watch other people do vibrato and it seems natural to them, it actually is natural to them. And it probably is because they are consciously or subconsciously pulsating from the same place where they laugh, like naturally, you know? Yeah. And what's very interesting is that from working on vibrato with my students, I noticed that um, everyone. So I would tell them all to like see where they laugh from, and then they start to pulsate the vibrato from there. And it doesn't matter. Like some people feel it in their mouth, some people feel it in their throat, some people feel it, chest, belly, etc. Um, so it doesn't matter where they tell me they feel they're pulsating from. If they do vibrato basically in the same way that they laugh, everyone's vibratos has that classic, like, classical flute sound. Like, everyone has basically that same natural sounding vibrato that is still unique to the player, but it's like traditional enough that you're like, yes, that is traditional classical flute vibrato. And it's really weird. Like, it has the same supported sound and everything. So yeah, controlled loss of control is a very good way of putting it. Exactly. Okay, so some things I was thinking about while doing this exercise here, the Moyes, was that I am making sure I'm not overcorrecting when I come down to the lowest notes. So I tend to go like angle my air way down, but I can still play more across even as I'm coming down. So that really helped, fix my kind of finger mistakes, which is awesome. And then was concentrating on keeping my tongue and my larynx really relaxed. So, okay, so we are going to, I'm looking at the time and I kind of want to do things out of order. So why don't we patch up some of movement 3 first, and then we can go back and maybe do a quick run of the first and second movement. So let's do that. We're going to start from the development section. And also, I need to change these for tomorrow. There we go. And then, so today was a C tonic day on 265. So we're doing 398 next. Okay. 398 next for the 480 exercises. 398. Okay, wonderful. So we are doing, let's do the development. I'm going to see how much I remember. McKenna, hello. How are you doing? What are you up to? I've been asking everyone what you've all been up to before tuning in. Okay. See if I can do that from memory. Not bad. Just forgot one note in there. Not bad. or two more runs of that. Oh, you just got home from work. Welcome home from work. And you know, I am very, very honored that you guys want to hang out with me like first thing after work. Cause I think the way that I see it is that like that means that I'm part of your relaxation time, and that is such an incredible honor. Cause I know that like when I watch my favorite streamers, it really is like kind of like a comfort thing, you know? And I recognize how much of an honor that is. Oh, you're so welcome, Megan. And hello to baby. Yes, Jap spam for the win. Okay, that felt really good. So we're going to move on to the next big phrase. Here we go. We'll go with that. I'm essentially going between cue, like rehearsal cue numbers. Let's review that big descent. Kichi. I think what is helping is keeping the tongue and the larynx relaxed. Because I find that if you keep your tongue and your larynx relaxed, you can't actually over inhale. But if you tighten it, it's almost like a stopper. Interesting, right? Right? Yeah. Like I think when the tongue and the larynx is really like tight, it acts as a stopper. So that's why you end up over inhaling. Okay, not bad. So we'll do the whole phrase now. Yeah, when they're tense, the water wheel comes in as like a backup. That's a good point. Because that can help relax down your tongue and your larynx too, kind of in the middle of playing. Okay, cool. We definitely need to do it again. Okay, I think I'm tightening the tongue and larynx on the way down. Help smooth the register breaks, yeah. Welcome home, Michael. Interesting. Not bad. Not bad. Take a little coffee break. That's good. John made this for me before he left for work this morning. Carl, hello. Sending love from Tel Aviv. Wow. Thank you so very much. I can't call you a lurker anymore. Well, thank you very much for joining, Carl. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Can you tell us what you've been up to? I will share mine. Hello, Donna. How are you? Welcome. You're trying to learn by osmosis here, Donna. Well, I'm a big nerd, so if you guys ask me questions, I'm probably gonna be a big nerd about it. But yeah, so Donna, I would also love to know, what have you been up to? What were you up to before you tuned into this? For me, I had a morning of fire alarm testing. There was scheduled fire alarm testing in my home, and very apparently, I think it caused me to like tighten up everything, because today's theme for practicing is relaxing the tongue and the larynx, just relaxing that down, because whoo boy, it's like super tight. Put your music book under your pillow when you sleep and it'll settle in. Don't do this, guys, but I have heard some people, when they were kids, they put their flute under their pillow Don't do it though, okay? Because you're probably gonna smash the keys if you do that. But apparently some people when they were kids did that. Matilda the musical. Oh, no flute, no piccolo. Oh, very upset. It's okay. Are you doing I guess you're doing the other wind parts? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, flute under the pillow. Yeah, I have actually heard some people told me that when they were kids, they put their flute under their pillow to like, and then like to try and like be able to play it by osmosis. White blossom oil is the best. Oh, lovely. You know, Michael, there is something about Asian grandmas and sweet potatoes, right? My grandma and John's grandma were also totally into sweet potatoes. Like they love to just take the whole thing in its, you know, like no prep, and you just put it in the oven or the toaster oven and you just leave it for like, I don't know how long they leave it in there, like half an hour, 45 minutes or something like that, until like everything on the inside is like super soft. And they love it that way. They love it. It's a treat to them. You know, we don't necessarily like preparing a sweet potato that way, but it was really interesting when we found out that both of our grandmothers really loved that. They really love doing it. Yeah, you just take it, like you either just stick it as is, you know, just like on a baking sheet. I think what my grandmother really liked doing was wrapping it up in foil and then sticking it in like the oven or a toaster oven, and you just roast it until it's soft all the way into the inside, the whole thing. It's an Asian grandma thing. I think it's an Asian grandma thing. Okay, so Carl, you're doing clarinet, bass clarinet, alto sax. Very easy double, but really missing flute and piccolo. Oh, pick is your favorite? Oh, that's so great. Yeah, exactly. No need for a fork. They will just like, so they'll take it, it's really hot when it comes out of the oven, but they'll like very gingerly using a fork or like the tips of their like fingernails, they'll just like peel it and then just like take a spoon and just start eating it right out of the, you know, like they're just holding, like my grandmother would just hold the foil and then like around it, because the foil like cools down really fast, right? So she'll just like hold the foil like against the plate, and then she'll just kind of like scoop it out. Oh, a sweet potato song? That's so cute. Oh, how cute. Okay, let's continue. Let's do like a couple more phrases. Let's see. I will rinse out my mouth here. So. It's a little tight again. It is really hard to keep that down. I think I'm like really on edge from this morning. Woo. Well, this is definitely the like playing the flute right now is actually like calming me down too, but like it just keeps wanting to tighten up. Ooh. Not a stupid question. So I spoke a little earlier about this. Might as well use this nicer microphone to talk about it. So I feel, at least in my experience of teaching vibrato, that there's a few layers to learning how to vary your vibrato the way that I like to. One is first to figure out your vibrato, because you need to pulsate your vibrato from a place that feels natural to you. So where we all do vibrato is actually technically exactly the same place, which is in our throat, but we don't all perceive it in our throat. It's the same thing as if you were to ask like a bunch of different people where they feel like they pulsate their laughing from when they laugh. People are going to say different areas of their body, but actually we all use the exact same muscles in the exact same places to laugh. Okay? So, observe how you laugh, and then try and pulsate your vibrato from exactly the same place where you laugh. All right? So in that way, you're doing it from a place that is already very natural for you to control it. Okay? So, because if you attempt to pulsate your vibrato from a place that is not natural to you, you're going to have a very hard time trying to control it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to actually drill vibrato speeds. So you have to do it to a metronome, pulsate to a metronome, and pulsate so you can go faster and faster, but also slow. You also want to try pulsating like very like deep wavy vibratos, like wah 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 vibratos, versus very shallow vibratos, right? So you do have to drill. So that's the second part. Now the third part that I didn't quite mention earlier in this stream was that you do need to listen to how other professional flutists do it. Not just professional flutists, you also want to listen to people who sing. Because if anything, the way to make your vibrato on the flute sound natural is if it sounds like someone could sing it, right? So you want to listen to opera singers, you want to listen to pop singers, you want to... Lady Gaga is actually a really, really good person to listen to. Just singers, good singers, like could be from really any era and really any genre, but very good singers who you can kind of tell are trained and they have really good support and, you know, all that jazz. You want to listen to how they do their vibrato. You'll notice that really good singers vary their vibrato according to what they're trying to express. And that is what you want to kind of like, you know, immerse yourself in that language, you know, and then you'll be able to do it much more easily when you are playing this stuff. For me, one way that I immerse myself is also by playing music that I really like just for fun. So like Genshin music and stuff like that, Genshin Impact music. No, don't be sorry, Carl, because now I'm adding a couple of extra layers to it that I didn't have a chance to earlier. Whitney Houston, yes, is a really good one. Yes. So, yeah, like I hope that is interesting. Interesting thing to think about. It is actually multi-layered. This idea of how do you get your vibrato to sound like you, but also natural, but also traditional enough that it is recognized as a traditional vibrato. You know, it's hard to strike that balance. And so I find that approaching it in all these different ways really kind of helps you arrive at a vibrato where you can vary it and stuff like that. Oh, Carl, you're welcome. Okay. I think that is a good place to stop. So I'm going to mark where I left off. So I really only got through 3 phrases, but I don't really care. we're coasting, okay? We're taking our time. We're coasting. I think I'm gonna let myself go overtime a little bit. So we're just gonna let the timer run out on its own. But I do want to do a quick run of the first and second movement of the E-Bear. So we're just gonna put that here. I will change this from, I think I'm at, where am I at here? Rehearsal 54. Okay, so I'll put that here. From Q 54. There we go. Okay, so I know exactly what I'm doing on Monday. Okay, so let's just review the first movement. Oh, okay. What I do want to do is wear earplugs while I do this, because what we found out earlier this week was that my articulation is kind of so after not practicing for so long. So popping in musicians' earplugs, these are loop earplugs. Popping in musicians' earplugs can really help sort of like deaden the whole room. And then it's easier for you to hear what you're doing wrong. You can hear more of yourself. In fact, I'm actually going to, I'm going to pop out. There are these little inserts where you can mute it even more, but I think I'm going to pop that out in favor of being able to hear myself a little bit more. But this will now just deaden the room for me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I just had a brain fart. thank you, Carl. I will definitely say hi to John for you. Good night. Name the bass flute Megan. That would be perfect. Okay, that was not bad. Definitely some parts that I would, I still need to just think through less frantically, but generally much better than the last couple of days of practice. Okay, so now we're going to run through the second movement. All right, I botched up the second page real good. So I'm going to review that really quick. Don't overdo a string. Okay. No. Worked out some things in my head of what notes are supposed to go where. We'll call that good for now. And then let's just do a little bit of fun stuff and then we're done. Yeah, you can, I'm getting tired. You guys can tell, right? Did you name your coffee maker Joe? That's fantastic. Oh, actually, I should probably keep let me keep these in. Because I wanted to clean up the articulation in here too. luxury of working from home and being a manager on a Friday afternoon. Yeah. Oh, I really find it very. By the way, I can feel I'm too tired, so I'm just gonna stop. I find it again just such an honor when I hear that you guys are warming up or practicing right alongside with me. I can't imagine a higher honor than that, because it's like, to be a safe place or a safe person to practice with and to warm up with, because practicing is, as you guys know from hanging out with me here, practicing is a very vulnerable and private activity. And, like, there are a lot of things that we don't think about when it comes to, like practicing. We don't realize that it's so deeply personal, and because we're always just doing it by ourselves. For me, because I practice with you guys, I am bearing part of my soul to you guys every time I practice. And so to be a safe enough place for you guys to feel that you guys can also just kind of like practice while I'm practicing too is, to me, huge, because I wish I had this. Like, I wish I had someone to watch online too, and to just kind of, mess around and hang out, ask questions, be a nerd. I wish I had this. And so, I guess my wish for it has made it so that I'm the one doing it, Maybe take a nap right after this. Well, that's a great segue, Michael. What are you guys up to now? I'm going to make a little lunch for myself and take a break, and then I'm going to teach a lesson after I eat lunch, and then I'm going to probably do some writing. I'm thinking of doing some writing. I don't know if I'm in the mood to film for the Italy trip video. That might have to be a next week thing. So I'm very much in the mood for writing though. So I think I'm going to write a lot after this lesson, after I eat. But yeah. What are we really doing it by ourselves? We're all alone in a practice room as a community. Yeah, I guess. I mean, especially here with you guys with me. We're definitely, you're definitely with me in my practice room. Okay, now you're gonna have to clean your fridge. Okay, so Majin Monkichi is actually gonna clean his fridge now, as opposed to the mini cleanup when you made yourself a sandwich, right? So, okay, before I lose these little inserts, I'm just gonna pop them back into my loop earplugs. Highly recommend these, guys. You can even like take out these little inserts if you want to hear more of yourself. If you want to hear less, you can pop them in. It's great. These are great earplugs. I love these. I love these so dang much. They kind of live in my earbuds case, because the case was so tiny for the loop earplugs that I lost them on the plane to Italy, or back. No, to Italy. Yeah. I lost them because I did not use them on the way back from Italy, but on the way to Italy, I lost them on the plane. They're somewhere on an Air Canada plane. Probably picked up by the cleaners by now. So It was a tasty sandwich. Excellent. Excellent. So Sean, you're going to finish your work day, then make an attempt to practice. Yeah, do it up. Last real session was before Phoenix. Oh, so before NFA, right? So I guess early this month. You would like to see the Jasmine Choi video hopefully soon. I think I need to make another video where I'm just talking too for that one. But we'll see how those go. We shall see. I do miss using my wooden finger ports. I have not bought mounting tape yet. I have not bought double-sided mounting tape yet. That's why they're not on my flute right now. I do miss them. Yeah, you have a parental visit tomorrow, so the house must be spotless. I feel you. I actually need to do some like very late spring cleaning. It's more like summer cleaning. You see this closet right here? There's so many things in there that don't need to be in this house. So I'm going to go through them sometime. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me today. Yes, you sent me double-sided sticky tape, but it is not mounting tape. It has to be mounting tape. Like the double-sided tape where you mount things to the wall, kind of mounting tape. So unfortunately, that double-sided tape does not actually work for the Woodify. I know. Oh, snap. Yep. I asked the maker himself. He uses double-sided mounting tape. Anyway, all good. It's not your bad or anything. Because I also, I was kind of confused too and kind of looking around to see, what type of tape am I supposed to use this? And I was like, I know the dude. I could just email him. So I did. Anyway, I love you all so very much. Please stay happy, healthy, and safe. I never forget that there is no music without the musician. Okay? So take care of yourselves. I love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you on Monday. All right. Laters, everyone. Bye-bye.